Hey, schmack-a-magab, everybody. Joseph Manella, he wanted me to put this right here. Helloween, Keepers of the Seven Keys Part 2 versus The Dark Ride. Now, here's the deal. I gave the people at the laboratory a day off because usually they would have the AI shit. It would look like this, but I gave them the day off, and I think they're out there probably ripping off old ladies and shit. I shouldn't give them the day off, and you could add this great AI visual. But hey, man, what the hell? I hope they don't kill her. I hope they don't even hurt her much. Not much, just a little bit. Give her a bruise. That's it. And I hope she's loaded, right? So then you don't have to come back for a few days, because I care. Now, listening to, I gotta tell you, man. I got into Helloween during Walls of Jericho before Keepers 1 came out, and that's my favorite. Walls of Jericho, the first EP, and the Judas EP. That's my favorite Helloween with Kai singing. Kiski's great. I enjoyed the Keepers. I like those albums. I liked Andy Darius. Dark Ride, I gotta tell you, is not one of my favorites of the later stuff. It's not bad, and I haven't heard it forever, so I put on that CD today, and it's not bad. But yeah, I do totally prefer Keepers Part 2 over it. But it's all luck of the draw, people. Who knows? Maybe Dark Ride. I mean, look, I don't know if Dark Ride will win, but if it does, it's because of luck of the draw. All right, let's get this started. We start with Invitation against Beyond the Portal. Beyond the Portal is mostly like just noise. There's a little instrumentation, but Invitation's the same thing, but it's a little more musical and it's kind of grandiose. So I'm going to give that one a Keepers. By the way, somebody left a comment the other day saying, "Bro, put on shoes." It's not cool that I do videos with no shoes on. I got to say to that person, you're 100% right. I suck because I'm not following your rules. Here, let me put them down here so it doesn't look like, it looks like I'm wearing shoes. All right, yeah, I'm giving that to Invitation. All right, next. Eagle Fly Free versus Mr. Torture. Mr. Torture is awesome, and I've said this before about Eagles Fly Free, but if nobody's heard me say this before, I'll say it again. There's not a song in the history of music that has a better ending than that Helloween song. I think that Helloween song has the greatest ending of any song ever. Ever. It wins. And the whole song rules. Yeah, it wins. Next. You Always Walk Alone versus All Over the Nations. All Over the Nations wasn't bad, but I got to go with You Always Walk Alone. I like that one more. I like Keepers too, man. I might like him a little more than Keepers 1, actually. All right. No, that's not true. I just thought of a couple Keeper songs. Yeah. Keepers is better, in my opinion. But anyway, let's keep going. Rise and Fall versus Escalation 666. I'm finally going to give one to Dark Ride. It's a cool, crunchy tune. I dig it. I'm giving it to Escalation 666. Next, Dr. Steen versus Mirror Mirror. I don't mind both, but Dr. Steen. That song sometimes gets caught in my noggin. Dr. Steen grows funny creatures. I love that song. It's a happy song that I love. A lot of happy. Helloween has a lot of too happy songs. I'm like, all right, man, chill out. All right, chill out. Remember, Ozzy Osbourne died. Don't be so happy. Type of thing. But Dr. Steen is the right amount of happiness. I love that song. It wins. All right, next. We Got the Right versus If I Can Fly. Yeah, definitely we got the right. I like that one more. All right, let's pick a random album right here. Right here. This episode being brought to you by Joseph Manella. Oh, you know what? I haven't even pulled it out and I already know what it is. Found All the Parts. See that? Because it's kind of small. I love this. My favorite Cheap Trick ballads on here. Take Me, I'm Yours. One of the greatest pop rock songs ever written. Such a Good Girl. The amazing Can't Hold On. Does it bring the single too? Yes, it does. And it brings us a single with Everything Will Work If You Let It. And it even has the little, thing to play. They're both the same thing on both sides, right? Yes. Man, I gotta play this. Amazing. Amazing EP. Unbelievable. Found All the Parts. Right on. There's a sequel called Found More Parts or something that wasn't that good. In my opinion. I got it in there too. Alright. March of Time versus Salvation. March of Time. I Want Out versus Departure. Easily I Want Out. Another great, 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 amazing, happy song. To live my life and to be free. Man. That song rules. And the only time I saw Helloween was on this tour. Keepers Part 2, the Headbangers Ball Tour, Anthrax, Helloween, and Exodus. And they were great. They were amazing. But anyway, yeah, I'm giving it to I Want Out. All right, next. Keepers of the Seven Keys versus I Live for Your Pain. I'm going with Keepers because that's epic as hell. Epic as hell. Now we got to put in bonus tracks. And I don't understand how this is a bonus track. The song Save Us. Now, I never knew it was a bonus track. I had it on CD and it's like track 7 or something. It's earlier in the CD. I always thought it's part of the CD. Turns out it's not on here, man. It's not on here. How lame is that? My favorite song on here is not on the vinyl because it was a bonus track. I would have traded it with Rise or Fall any day. Or even March of Time. Or We Got the Right. Save Us rules. And it's going against a song called We Damned the Night. It's alright. It's not great. It's alright. Save Us by a cajillion miles. Alright, next. Savage. A great, I believe that's them covering themselves. And versus Immortal. Savage. Alright, now the last song is Love Ain't No Crime versus The Dark Ride. Easily The Dark Ride. Probably the best song on the album. It's awesome. So Joseph, this here's the final score. Yeah, luck of the draw these nuts. This was a slaughter. But, come on. Any way you slice it, Dark Ride is not a bad album. It's really not a bad album. But it's not up to Keepers of the Seven Keys Part 2 level, in my opinion. What's your opinion? Leave it in the comments below. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Helloween. Wait, no, I got to pick a song that has nothing to do with Helloween. All right? Stay frosty. Listen to Desperado by Alice Cooper. And schmack 'em a gob.